and what this day might or might not mean. In the morning, we spent a larger part of it trying to understand if you as a man would feel emasculated if you received flowers on Valentine's Day. We also started looking around practicality of gifts. If a gift is practical on Valentine's Day, is it less romantic? Would you feel offended by that? Is that less romantic versus you getting chocolates and roses and flowers and any other flower on Valentine's Day? And let's be honest, I think Valentine's Day is an extreme sport, right? In fact, I'll be very honest, when we went to school, Valentine's Day was a big deal. I was a boarder, and both boarding and day schooling, right? And boarders and day scholars would have lunch together between 1 and 2. And so during Valentine's Day, Valentine's week, today being a Friday, they would be lunch as well. After the headmistress makes her announcements, they would become the Valentine's escapade. Schools, our sister and brother schools would send our school or girls in our school flowers, roses, and anything in between. Now you can imagine in front of the whole school, there is an announcement during lunch break that so-and-so has gotten roses. It was like a whole affair that would happen during lunchtime. Now imagine you are that one girl who does not receive anything. Would you be that kid in school who would be getting the flowers, or would you be the kid who doesn't get anything and you would pretend not to care? But also equally, we are much older now, but when was the first time you received your first Valentine's gift? Was it funny? Was it awkward? Did you expect it? Or was it tragic? We want to talk about this on NoBlackFilter. Seeing Valentines in our schools. When was the first time you received anything for Valentine's Day? But also, is it appropriate for our kids in schools to celebrate Valentine's Day? Ane ma chocolate, ane mug. Neka teddy bear kanze I love you. Are you as a parent upset, amused, happy? What's the feeling you're going to experience as a parent? That's what we want to talk about. NoBlackFilter. And you too can also come and participate with us. If you received something, your Valentine's gift, before you were 13, I don't know, you were moving very fast. And if you got yours at 30, my brother, my sister, we need to talk. Good morning to you, Bernard. Thank you so much for bringing an exciting vocalist. And of course, it's a Friday. Friday, Nenge Snokwana. If we don't get Bernard giving us some music, Bernard is our favorite musician. He comes through every single Friday. Bernard, for me, is like our guy next door. He brings in all the juicies and interesting perspectives that we love him to have. Bernard, when was the first time you received your Valentine's gift? I'm assuming you've gotten one. What does that mean?
I think
Bernard did not come alone today. We're so excited to hear brought Daisy with him. Daisy is also a vocalist, so they're gonna do our song. And as always, I don't think I appreciated this enough. Bernard always drops his latest music on our show. So we have the privilege all the time of hearing your music for the first time right here on NoBlackFilter. Talk to us about the song that you want to play and that Daisy is also going to be singing. But Daisy, before you sing, we talk about your song. When was the first time you received your Valentine's gift?
I've never received anything.
Jesus.
Either you're lying or we need to talk. How old are you, Daisy?
I can't talk.
You can't. Daisy.
I don't want
We need to fix this, guys. How is Daisy a vocalist and never having received any Valentine's gift? Or you're fluffing with us, Daisy.
I'm serious.
You're serious?
Yes.
And so every year you're not expecting anything from Valentine's Day?
I've not been in any relationship.
Ever? Your entire life?
Yes.
I don't know if we should be applauding or we should be asking questions. I'm not sure which one we should be. 0719 10404. Daisy is one of those who claims she's not received a Valentine's gift, claims she's not been in a relationship. We're going to come back to you, Daisy. Bernard, talk to us.
I'm going to do a song called Africa. As you know that I love Africa for life. So this is Africa. it's a new song unreleased, but pa Capital ndopa inotanga kuridzwa. Africa, my mother's land forever. Africa, my father's land forever. Africa, my father's land forever. I was born in Africa, raised in Africa, my heart is Africa. I was born in Africa, raised in Africa, my heart is Africa. Warikutizana wakaringa Africa, waenda kure havatsoki. Warikutorwa nakaeva Africa, kwavanotsikirwa havatsoki. Who's gonna take care of you? Who's gonna build you? Who's gonna develop you? Who's gonna make you beautiful, Africa? Even the poor don't make the poor to suffer. Don't make them poor to suffer, to suffer. That's Africa for you.
I did it again.
We're taking control. We're taking over the airwaves in Harare.
Let's go.
Capital 100.4 FM at 8. Harare's heartbeat. Hashtag dominate. Get tuned in. Here, try this. The queen of Harare's radio jungle. Folake on Capital 100.4 FM. NoBlackFilter.
It's 22 minutes after 11. That was the music of Bernard. Tell us about that song, Bernard, before we come back to trying to figure out why Daisy has not received a Valentine's gift at this stage in her life. Should we send an intervention or should we be applauding this? I'm not sure yet.
Africa is a song that is talking about us as Africans, and that we should be proud of ourselves, and that that is something we are just ignoring. You know, we have to know that we are our solution. We are the solution to everything. We are the solution for Africa.
We're wondering if you as a parent, your child comes home, your high school child, doesn't matter what age they are, they come home with a teddy bear, with flowers, with Valentine's gift. Are you annoyed as a parent, worried? What's the feeling that you're going to have? We want to hear from you. 0719 100 404. We're also checking with you. When was the first time you received a Valentine's gift? Do share with us your funny, your awkward, and even your saddest Valentine's Day story. We want to hear from you. We're trying to figure out if getting a high school gift at 13 means you're moving too quickly, Or if your first one is after 30, we need to send an intervention. We're trying to figure out when was the first time you got one, and if there's such a thing.
Wait. For like,
Yeah.
Why are you saying if someone is receiving a gift from his or her 15 or 13, she's or he's moving quickly for what?
At 13.
Because what I maybe it's
okay.
my own perspective regarding the Valentine's thing. But it's not about the relationship. And so on. I think we are abusing the word or the whatever. The because even the social media is talking about if your girlfriend can send chakati, if your boyfriend can send chakati, which means you are not loved. But in Valentine's, to send my sister here, Daisy.
So Jesus.
But are you not in risk though of funny you bring this up, diverting a little bit, are you not in danger of sending the wrong signals to someone if you do send them a gift on Valentine's Day and you are not romantically involved with them?
It will be then because me giving you a Valentine's gift, a phone for like I appreciate you. Why do you have now to take it as if I'm proposing or something? I'm sending signals of I love you thing.
Guys, I'm putting this one out to the listener. 0719 100 Bernard is saying even friends can send each other Valentine's gift, and I'm wondering, is it not also you setting yourself up for being misunderstood by sending your friend a Valentine's Day gift, not any other day, but on Valentine's Day? But also equally, we were checking, when was the first time you received a Valentine's gift? Do you think schools should also participate in celebrating Valentine's Day? I was giving you a story of the high school that I went to and how they celebrated Valentine's Day. Of course, they'll have a reason why it was done. It would go towards inter-club, but the idea was we as girls would expect gifts from our brother schools. But then at that point, they're no longer brother schools, if you know what I mean. They would send you flowers, roses, and things like this. Now, if you can imagine, you are this girl, you are in the dining hall, everybody, or most girls, or someone else that you know has received something, and you receive absolutely nothing. Do you think this is going to boost the students' confidence, or it's going to bring some sort of trauma in that experience? 0719 100 404. Do you think schools should ban, or should they also embrace Valentine's Day? Akabata chidori kana tunkomana ewodbado na kuchasa pocket money yakutengera msikana wake teddy bear flowers, chocolate for Valentine's Day. How do you place this as a parent? I'm curious to hear from you. Now, I'd almost forgotten, and this is what happens when you don't come into the studio, that we've got someone else on the line. No, I'm just pulling your leg. Liz, good morning. Welcome to Capital Talk. Liz, when was the first time you received a Valentine's gift? We seem to have lost Liz there. Liz, can you hear us? All right, we want to try to get a hold of Liz in a moment. 0719 100 404. Curious to hear from you what you think about this. Ganzi, for like a Valentine celebration is very tricky, especially in most African countries. Why? It creates lots of problems, especially to youngsters. Okay, according to our culture, get me right, I'm not saying people in Africa must not celebrate, but the way Valentine's Day is done in Western countries is totally different from how it must be done in Zimbabwe because of cultural differences. These days, all we know is that culture is dynamic. I think Valentine's Day is for married people. What? Valentine's Day is for married people and those who are officially dating, unlike in Western countries. It's for everyone, including kids. In Africa, we promote that we will be creating a lot of problems, that when our kids will bring unknown pregnancies. So my advice is we must celebrate that. Now, sorry, I completely disagree with this, because I went to a school where Valentine's Day, a school culture where Valentine's Day was celebrated within schools, and none of those people that I went to school with, whether they're my seniors or my juniors, fell pregnant. And this is fact. I do not know anyone from my high school who fell pregnant in high school because it was directly connected with our school culture embracing Valentine's Day.
That's what I was talking about. I think maybe pamwe inyaya yekushaya unoona kuti kushaya kunokonzera zvinhu zvakawanda pfungwa dzedu dzinogona kusanyazofunga zvakanaka. Valentines haisitomborei izvozvo zvekuti mwana wekuchikoro anotonzi haabvumidzwe kupuhwa Valentines kana kuti haabvumidze kupa. I think tinofanira kutodzidzisa vana vedu kuti even nevamwe vanhu vakuru vacho handowanzwa tichitaura kuti isusu hatisati tatombogamuchira Valentines. Takuita kunga setakuperekedza vamwe vanokunda. Inyaya iyoyo ka yekuti we don't have that thing yekuti okay, Daisy is my sister, iye achiti is my brother, to get the sense. Folake is my friend and ndofanira kumupa something kana kungoti I Valentines. Zvinototyisa because ndikatimuka ndichitoti kana kuma 12 sezvatongoita pa birthday. Happy birthday Folake ndechida kuti ndiite wekutanga kakwauri. Ndikatokuti happy Valentines kuma 12 wakutofunga kuti this time bengadabva achaya kuhope atondishaira kahopenyu, to get the sense. Saka I think kuti vanhu we should just know kuti zvine chizviitire amen of things.
But hainangwe zvevale vale handiko zvangu.
Apa you are wearing red.
That's my favorite color.
I'm very suspicious of Daisy right now. I'm very suspicious of you, Daisy. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm gonna play some music so I can dance off my shock.